what you're going through right now does not matter in the slightest.
What?
You know, you may be upset because I've said that, because you're like, I'm going through such a hard time. And I believe you are. You may be going through the best time of your life. The truth is, what you're going through right now doesn't matter in the slightest. It has absolutely no power over you. But you give it power through your perception of whatever you're going through. The way you perceive events, what you pay attention to, governs the amount of power that an event has over you. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote that no external event has the power to affect us or affect us. Effect. The effect. Affect. So he said that no external event has the power to affect us, only our perception of that event. So it means that, in all honesty, the power is with us. And I know this to be true because two people can be going through the exact same circumstances, but they'll have two different experiences. They'll have two different perceptions of those circumstances. You know, those two people can both be earning $3,000 a month at the exact same job where they do the exact same things. But one will be very happy. The other one will be miserable. The happy one could have come from a struggling background, and now he's just happy to have something to spend, something to give his parents, to give his loved ones. Whereas the one who's unhappy, who's miserable, may be coming from the wealthiest family in the country, and he's never had to work a day in his life, especially for $3,000. And you see, both of these people will be paying attention to different aspects. The one who's happy is paying attention to the fact that he's improved. The other one's paying attention to the fact that, I don't have money for free anymore. I have to work for the money, right? And both of them are justified in what they're paying attention to because their things are true. I want you to see that what they're paying attention to is shaping the enjoyment of that situation. The situation is objectively the same for both of them. Objectively, they're both earning $3,000 a month doing the exact same thing at work. But one is happy, the other isn't. A lot of our life depends on our perception of it. See, two people can be looking at the exact same painting. One person will just marvel at the beauty of the painting. The other person will look at a speck that he thinks isn't proper. It may even be the artist himself. You look at a speck that he thinks, I didn't do this properly. They're both looking at the same painting, right? The painting that they're looking at is objectively the same. But the artist who's unhappy is choosing to focus on the one place where he messed up, whereas the other person is choosing to focus on the overall beauty of the piece. And again, there isn't a right or wrong person. It's just showing that the perception that they have, what they're paying attention to, has governed what they believe about what they're seeing. Life is less of what happens to us, but more of what we pay attention to. Because in every single situation, there's going to be positives and there's going to be negatives. If you always focus on the negatives that you know are going to bring you down, that are going to make you become pessimistic, then your life is going to become exactly that. You will always look for reasons why you should be negative, reasons that back up your beliefs. And because you're finding reasons to back up your beliefs, you're going to believe that is genuinely the truth. And you know, the weird thing is, it probably is the truth. Because those negative sides are there, they are real, but you're choosing to focus on it. So your life just becomes entirely negative, entirely pessimistic, entirely, there's no hope. There's no hope. What's the point of even trying? And you know, there's some people watching videos like this. On the flip side, if you focus on looking at the positives, areas for growth, areas where there's hope, your life will simply become that. A life filled with growth. A life filled with growth, hope. And your life will become very interesting and rewarding because you'll always be looking at, okay, things may be easing right now, but they can improve, huh? And look, I'm not going to be naive and tell you that you should only focus on the positives in life. I think focusing on either positive or negative exclusively isn't the best decision. So the question you should ask yourself, now that this video is over, is, what should I be paying attention to better my life?